Today, proper brake system service not only requires skill and expertise, but proper system operation is highly dependent on the quality of parts used. Hi, this is Scott Brown, and welcome to a Motor Age Service Done Right segment that is made possible by Motorcraft. In this video, we'll be covering several critical service tips regarding brake pads, rotors, calipers, caliper bridges, and we'll talk about brake fluid requirements you may not be fully aware of. There are three parts of a brake system: the mechanical, hydraulic, and electronic components. Replacing the brake pads is part of the mechanical brake system and is the focus of today's vehicle maintenance. So stay tuned to learn more so that you can deliver a high-level brake system service for your clients. Now, during disassembly, the technician should always pay close attention to potential wear points as parts are removed. Caliper mounting bridges and slides should always be cleaned, inspected, and/or replaced if needed. During reassembly, be sure to properly lubricate metal-to-metal friction points and slide pins. Now for me, the Motorcraft XG3A silicone brake caliper grease has been a go-to lubricant for decades, since it not only provides great brake system lubrication, but it's also a dielectric grease, and it gets used during spark plug service as well. Now when replacing brake rotors, you should know that the Motorcraft brake rotors are made from gray alloy iron, which provides great heat transfer and meets Bernil hardness specs of 187-241. They're dynamically balanced and come with a micro finish and ready to use right out of the box, so there's no need to perform any washing or final machining. And remember, you'll want to prepare other surfaces such as the hub face and wheel mating surfaces so that you don't introduce any lateral stack-up runout. Brake rotors must be clean and dry when installed. If caliper replacement is required, you should know that Motorcraft supplies both loaded and unloaded calipers. So whichever you choose, they come with new pistons, O-rings, boots, bleeder screws, copper washers, slide pins, and installation hardware, making way for a nice and trouble-free reassembly process, leading to a professional-grade brake system service. If you're not replacing the calipers, then you should know that with Motorcraft brake pads, new shims are always included to prevent any unwanted brake system noise. We all know how annoying squeaky brakes can be, and the last thing we need in our shop is a client returning shortly after brake system service complaining about brake noise. And keep in mind that brake pads are always replaced in axle sets, never replace just a single wheel. On another note, you should be aware that Motorcraft hub and bearing assemblies come with the ABS wheel speed sensor and harness, along with the proper attaching points, making that service operation a breeze. And finally, let's talk for a minute about brake fluid. The brake fluid is an important part of the vehicle hydraulic system. Did you know that beginning with model year 2012, a new brake fluid formulation was introduced so that the advanced analog braking / stability control systems are able to tremendously reduce the reaction time for tighter overall better control for vehicles experiencing an analog braking or stability control system event? You should be aware of this fluid requirement and make sure that you're installing the right brake fluid when servicing such vehicles in order to maintain proper vehicle operation. Brake fluid properties must include a boiling point of over 400 degrees Fahrenheit, a low freezing point, and they must be non-corrosive and have the ability to lubricate moving parts such as pistons and seals. The Motorcraft PM20 is a DOT4 brake fluid meeting ISO 4925 Class 6 standards, which is a low viscosity formulation to deliver faster response over non-Class 6 DOT4 fluid at lower temperatures. Check the brake fluid cap reservoir, owner's manual, or shop manual for proper brake fluid specifications, as not all brake fluids are the same and they are never compatible. Brake fluid cannot be reused and must remain clean, which is why inspecting the fluid condition is an important part of any brake system service. In closing, the brake systems on today's vehicles are extremely important, with some systems now supporting active safety systems such as automatic emergency braking, AEB, and others. Make sure that you're delivering top quality service using high quality brake system parts provided by Motorcraft. And you should also be aware that Motorcraft parts are covered by a 2-year unlimited mileage warranty, which also includes labor coverage for professional service facilities. When using Motorcraft brake parts, you can be certain that you're delivering quality because doing so will restore optimized performance, since these parts are engineered to Ford specifications through rigorous testing and continuous product improvement. Based on my experience, you cannot go wrong with Motorcraft, and this is why we've been using Motorcraft parts in my service facility for over 4 decades. Well, I hope you found this video informative, and thanks for watching.